All right, so we have writing equations of lines. This is from Algebra 1, so this hopefully will spark some memories and go really, really fast is what we're hoping. So the equation that we're always going to graph lines in, it's the easiest way to graph lines is the equation y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope. And what that means is it is your rise over your run. And rise is always going to be up and down. Run is going to be side to side. Now, I do have that arrow going both directions, but the way that we teach it is you are always moving right. Okay, so you're rising up and down. If you're rising positive, you're rising up. If your slope is negative, you're going to rise down. But then you are always moving right. Very important, always moving to the right. Your B is your y-intercept, okay? That's never going to change. That is your y-intercept. And then when graphing, you are going to start with the y-intercept and then apply the slope. So I have this graph here with lots of different equations, and I'm going to pick colors for specific equations. So this first one, I'm going to pick purple, and then I'm going to identify what my m and what my b is. So my m is 2, and technically since it needs to be a rise over run, I'm going to say it's 2 over 1. That is 2. So now I have a rise and a run. And then my b is -5. So again, you start with your b. I'm going to graph -5, my y-intercept. So I'm going to go to my y-axis, and I'm going to find that b value. So that one is a -5. Okay, so I plotted my y-intercept, and then I'm going to go my slope. So my slope is rising 2, running 1. And I'm going to rise 2 because that's my top number, and I'm always going to go right. And so I'm going to go right 1. I'm going to do that 2, 3, 4 enough times. Ideally, we want 3. So we get a really good idea if it's a straight line, if it's curved line, any of those things. So 3 is great. I've done 5, and then I'm going to get my straight edge, and then I'm going to connect those dots. All right, next line I have in blue. Again, identifying my m and my b. My m is -3/4, my b is 1. So that means my y-intercept is 1, so I'm going to go to my y-axis and find where it's a +1. I'm going to graph that, and then I'm going to apply my slope. Because it is a -3/4, instead of going up 3, I'm going to go down 3. Okay, so I'm going to go down 3, but still right 4. Always right. So down 3, right 4. Okay, and that gives me a negative slope. Okay, I've got 3 points. That's good enough. I can graph that. Maybe you remember Mr. Slope Dude from Algebra 1 with that like positive line, positive I looking like that negative line looking like that, or negative I. Hopefully we remember all of that. All right, my third line I'm going to make orange. You can make whatever colors you want. I would highly suggest doing this in different colors because you're going to get lost on which one it is. All right, so this one, my m is 1/2. But what's my b? I don't have one. So if I don't have one, that means my b is 0, which means I'm starting at the origin. And then I'm going to go up 1 over 2. Rising 1, running 2. Rising 1, running 2. Enough so I have enough to get a straight edge and get in there with that straight edge. And the last one, I'm going to pick green. Okay. Again, identifying your m and your b. My m on this one is -3. My b is -2. Now, I've just left it at -3, but that doesn't really help me with my rise and my run. So I'm going to put my -3 over 1. And I've already graphed my my y-intercept. My y-intercept on that one is -2. So I start at -2, and then my slope is going down 3 because it's a negative. Down 3, always right. Right 1. Down 3, right 1. Down 3, right 1. Get a straight edge and connect it, and that is reviewing how to graph lines.